They feel like I'm a fucking jackass. Why would they not? Especially with that, oh, I want to end it all. That was coming out in the last live. This person is so dramatic. Nothing went right. And this is how I feel like they're going to try to turn the tables back to themselves. Just try to do that fucking woe is me. Oh my God, well, nothing was right in my life. Bitch, you think I'm about to fucking feel bad about you after you was really a fucking vermin in my existence? Everything always goes wrong. I guess I'm meant to be the one who suffers so everybody else can succeed. Bitch, get the fuck out of my face. That's what somebody's in. They feel like a jackass. They feel a dumb, stupid butt. This person feel like a clown. I feel like you made them look like a clown without even trying. Just what makes it even more funny. Why? Why was I freaking out? Because who do they know that this person is? Like, this is why they're pissed off. This is why they want you to think he was delusional for believing in it. And these fell out together, especially GPS, something being rerouted. We're not just talking about earlier, where somebody might have been feeling guilty for dating a karmic or realizing that they were dating a narcissist. Like, fuck, how did I fall for that again? You were supposed to. So you could be rerouted. Something needed to happen. You needed that little side time. Maybe somebody was getting a little patient. They said, okay, fine, you want it right now? Here's what the fuck we got for you right now. I bet you won't do it again. The right now is the karmic. We don't want that. We want the divine timing. We want the Jesus blessed person, okay? GPS and twin flames, something got rerouted. Somebody sees the right route, the right course of action. Somebody sees the route that they need to go, especially distance. The plane. Now we got the GPS. Something about travels. One, it could be long distance, quite literally, but something about, like I was saying, closing the distance. Like I keep saying, the hands. I just start hearing a song all of a sudden. Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on up there today, but this energy was not here for the sub only. Yeah, GPS and twin flames. This card has also only come out one time. And I don't know how long you've been following me. I use this deck every reading. True, every single reading I use this deck. One other time besides today. And the one time that came out, it was when the cards, I was reading from these unsent letters, oracles, where they all have different phrases on them, blah, blah, blah. And somehow the phrases from the divine feminine, divine masculine, they're matching. Then the next phrase from divine feminine, divine masculine end up matching. Third phrase from feminine, divine masculine matches. And at the very end of the reading, I'm like, okay, last card. Good things. I'll be freaking the fuck out for y'all. Just in case it's too quiet in your house and you can't scream, I'll scream for you. I don't give a fuck. This shit is crazy to me. This is beautiful and insane. Like, what? That's what I'm saying. This is somebody's wish. We got the wish here, ending at the twin flame. Somebody sees this is what they want. Especially with chanting, sing. I feel like somebody here is getting better at, like, we've been talking about that the last couple of weeks. So if this is like the same people who've been in these readings the last few weeks, you really have been working on, like, feeding yourself more of your positive intentions and your positive manifestations rather than focusing on what went wrong, what you can't do, what they can't do, what they'll never get out of. I feel like that was very clarifying also for somebody in that reading, where it was clarifying for me, where it was like this person was a self-doubter, they were a you doubter, they were a they them doubter, there was a he she doubter, there was an it doubter, there was a Jesus doubter, they doubted fucking everything. And then it was like, you also were doubting this person. You were also, oh, they'll never get out of their common relation. Oh, they'll never come forward. Oh, they're always going to be the shy. Even those thoughts were putting doubt on this person. So there's something about, like, somebody's really clearing out that, like, that self-doubt that they've had on themselves and this connection. But it's like somebody, this jackass energy, tried to play on what they thought you still had. That's what the fuck it is. Somebody tried to play on what they believe to be your insecurities. They thought that you would fall for, oh, you're just delusional and everybody can see it. Bitch, you don't know I heard that shit my whole motherfucking life. They was calling me delusional when I first started to read tarot. Oh, you wanna be tarot reader ass. That's what the fuck I went off on you on Facebook and talk about your funky ass. But we're not gonna go there though. That's in the past. But yeah, somebody tried to play on, like, your past pains and insecurities and hurt, and it's like, especially if this is a narcissist that you have been like actively dealing with, you level up so quickly that this person can't even fucking follow you. They're over here sitting thinking that they're about to affect you by making you think that you fucking crazy the whole time. You haven't thought about that in like 2 years. Like, damn, like, where you at? We're beyond that. So somebody here tried to prey on what they believe to be something that would affect you. How dare you hope for that? You really think you deserve this whole time? You just like everything that they say to you. I also feel like for some people, this happens a lot, especially in twin flame connections, where there will be somebody who's like, if you look at the twin flame as like the swan, there is someone who comes as the dark swan. They will appear to be very close to what you was asking for at almost the exact perfect time. Right when your life is starting to get better and things are changing and you feel like everything is opening up, this person walked into your life. But there's something about, like, somebody here was curious perhaps about, like, if you were wondering, like, is it this person? Because I know I used to struggle with that a lot, where I would wonder, like, wait, was it my ex? So I would get too scared of letting them go and then be like, wait, did I fuck up? No, trust that, okay? But something about every single time this person fucks up, every time they act like this fucking jackass, it literally helps to redirect you to your divine path. Like, it's like every time they just are themselves, their karmic ass negative energy. That just continues to prove to you why you don't fuck with that person. It continues to prove to you what it is that you're actually looking for. It continues to show you, okay, this is not what I value in a person. This is not the way I like to have conversations. This is not the way I like to be understood. I don't even have to be speaking to you for a whole week. And then the first thing you say to me when I take myself on a date is sending me paragraphs about how you mad that you think I'm going on a date. And then talk about how, clearly I'm talking about my life right now. So where the fuck these people are, they're feeling stupid as hell. They're just feeling dumb. Like, when I tell you, I wasn't about to respond to his dumb ass. But then I was just like, you know what, because I don't feel like hearing this motherfucking mouth when I get back. I just turned around, sent him a picture of me with my food and my wine and my book. With my hand out. Like, the fuck are you talking about? And I ain't spoken to him since. I wasn't speaking to him before, and I'm still not. And he think he about to try to come back, oh, let me try to be nice. This is how this person might do. Try to be all nice, do a little favor for you. If you live with this person, might try to bring me mail or something. Bitch, get the fuck away from me. This person is delusional. Like, anyway, I said I don't like to stay on the energy. So anyway, it's some beautiful shit happening over here. I guess I'll just do one more love message. Yeah, somebody might be trying to communicate with you. And like I was saying, me trying to love on myself got the motherfucking haters mad. Okay? You can't look good for nobody else except another man. That's the only reason you go out in the heels wearing perfume. Perhaps it's because I love myself? Perhaps it's because I got a new fucking car and I'm trying to be seen, bitch? Do you see this? I like to see me looking good. I don't think I've ever done like a full-on oracle only reading. Very impressive, if I do say so myself. Hey, I don't have to remind me. I remembered. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I have been awake since about 10 o'clock p.m. So obviously, my day is just getting started. Oh, what else do we need to know about this energy? 2 cards, please. I meant 2 cards total. But I guess we will take 2 more. That's fine. I gotta stop doing that. It's the silence. I don't know. It's gotta be infuriating. Please! I'm trying not to scream. The energy is energying today. Like, wow, I've not felt like this. That's what I'm saying. I just feel like that's what this energy does. The star. And also, we were just talking about that self-love. What's it look like she's doing? Loving on herself? Also, I'm pretty sure this just came out last week. So, the star. What is the star? A wish. a dream, divine intervention, divine timing, hope in a hopeless place or a hopeless situation. The star, like it's literally like somebody has wished on this, has wished on you, especially mutually beneficial. I'm also getting the wishing was mutual. You both have wished for this, craved this, desired this. I feel like that's why things will be coming together so beautifully for you in the coming, like, I wanted to say days, but I just heard weeks. In the coming weeks, it's gonna be so, like, you deserve this. It's just what I keep hearing. Like, you deserve the way that this is unfolding, the routes, all the detours you have to take will be like so worth it for like the first tarot card of this whole fucking spread to be the star. And then she's sitting here, she's relaxing, she got her robe on, hair tied up. This is somebody who loves themselves, is taking care of themselves. This is how this person will make you feel pampered. Didn't we see that in the back of Mel Moan's ASMR? Luxury. Somebody will lead a luxurious life, but it starts with emotional luxuriety. Somebody will make you feel so at peace. I just looked at all these self-care workbooks. I'm like, that's crazy, actually, because we have self-love, this about self-care. I forgot. First damn deck I used was self-care oracle. Yeah, somebody's loving on themselves hard. And it's literally, we was talking about the yin and yang, polar opposites, opposites attract. The twin flame polarity, one of the lessons. To be able to peel your eyes from the fineness that the Lord is going to bless you with and focus on the fineness that the Lord has already blessed you with, i.e. yourself. Literally, it's like everything you do in a twin flame connection, quantum entanglement, it is reflected. So when you are heavily focused on this person, heavily focused on if they like you or not, heavily focused on what they're going to do, heavily focused on if they're still in a karmic relationship, that's all they're going to be focusing on. It's focused on you. Wasn't I just saying that here? Where it was like maybe this person's energy was very focused on you to now, like focused on you with a lack of action because it was so focused mentally, because that's what the feminine does. Focuses mentally, you know? So it's like, I feel like whoever has finally like really started to show themselves the love that they want to be getting from someone else, it's also quantum entanglement. This twin flame is also showing themselves the love that they want to receive. And I feel like it's coming across, like I said, that yin and yang in different ways. Where I feel like a divine feminine, you might be doing stuff like you might get a damn hotel just for yourself. I've done that for myself before too. Just to have somewhere, just okay, I want somewhere, stay here, I want a nice little room service dinner. No fucking reason. Obviously changed once I lived by myself, because then every day is a hotel stay at Casa Kyra. But anyway, something about Eight of Cups. Yeah, like somebody needed to leave something behind, walking away from something. In order for that dream to come in, I forget what the fuck I was talking about. Oh yes. So yeah, so twin flame. So I feel like feminine, you more so are like taking yourself out on dates and like doing physical things for yourself. Well, that's what I'm getting, like the energy is like flip-flopping. Where now the divine feminine I feel is operating more so in that divine masculine energy and your divine masculine, because everybody has both. I think I was even saying that earlier in this live, wasn't I? No, that was in the subscriber video. So if you resonate with this, that subscriber video might actually be very, but just more so like physical things, active things. I feel like divine feminine getting out more, divine feminine traveling more, divine feminine taking yourself on dates, divine feminine you getting dressed and prettied up, material stuff, you know? Where I feel like divine masculine, they're now stepping into that divine feminine role, the flip-flop, where now they're focusing on themselves. But instead of self-care and love this way, it's mental, it's emotional. They're learning how to open up their heart. They're learning how to love on themselves. They're learning what it is that they really want and what they like. Damn, I forgot we have these two cards up here. Okay, so yeah, we have the twin flame. I just keep staring at the twin flames card. I'm shocked that it's out here again. Like, I was already feeling like it was a twin flame thing, but y'all saw I was a little hesitant to mention it too early, but What card is that? What card is this? The motherfucking Lovers. I don't even want to look at the card behind it now. Every single card now is just coming as a complete shock to me. Wow. Because first of all, one, this beautiful fountain. I don't know where this is in New York, but you bet your ass I'm going to visit it when I go there. Gorgeous. Water, emotions, love, flowing. The Lovers, though, and it's so, like, this is the first Lovers card I've ever seen that does not have two people in love. So this, for one, it gives me self-love, self-care vibes. Like when I was just saying that about somebody, like taking themselves out, traveling, getting outside. We even have to get the fuck outside, move your ass, stop sitting so damn much. Something about somebody like getting outside, getting moving, doing something. Now we have this coming out. I don't see any lovers on there. There's a girl, I think she's reading a book on the stairs. I'm assuming it's a dude, but it could be a child. There's a dog. Oh, I see them. I see them now. Maybe. I do want to read this one from the book, actually. Okay, so I'm guessing maybe those two people back there. I'm going to read this one from the book. But they're sharing a little cup of coffee. A little cup of Joe. Okay? Or what? Maybe somebody's name might be Joe. This park might be like notorious in New York or something, like for lovers, like how like Lovers Lane is and all that in certain places. But there's something about like this, there being like a meeting spot is what I'm getting with that. Or like if it's not somewhere physically that you will be meeting them, I mean, we do have that distance, like the honeymoon, the plane, closing the distance. But if it's not somewhere that's a physical place, this will be more so a spiritual meeting point. That's where you guys will meet. That's when you'll know that's where the divine timing is. Like that's what I'm getting. It's like this Lovers card is, especially at number 6. 6 is all about balance. There's something about like balance being brought on, and you both will meet each other wherever this is. And I don't know why I keep getting like this is like spiritual energy, not really literal. Like this is how it will feel. Bursting, gushing waters. Beautiful day. Everything is gorgeous. Everything feels good. What's the last part? Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. Drop it again. Eight of Pentacles. So one, somebody dropped a piece of pizza. It's funny that they're showing a pigeon and not a rat. Because it's New York, but I guess the pigeon's gotta eat too. Eight of Pentacles. Slow, hard work. That's all they make me think of. Somebody doing something repeatedly. Repetition. Also, especially, what does that have to do with Eight of Pentacles with pizza on the floor? Either somebody drops the ball repeatedly, like is somebody dropping the pizza repeatedly, or is this like, why is the pizza on the ground in the first place? Oh, or is this something that somebody left out, the pizza, and they do that over and over and over again, now they're learning? I don't know, something about repetition. I just heard Practice Makes Perfect. It's a song by Cute Is What We Aim For. Practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect sense to me. Page of Swords. Somebody could be looking into you, looking into what you like, looking into what you love. Interesting energy. Eight of Pentacles. Repetition, doing something over and over again. Also, I feel like, especially with that Eight of Pentacles coming out after, Star Lovers, that's the only minor arcana we even have. Out of the only 3 tarot cards we even have. Insane. I feel like there's something about like somebody repeating this wish, repetition, over and over and over. Right? That's crazy because we even have goddamn this chanting card. if it will allow me. We have this chanting. We have that singing. We're not saying something about somebody's voice, somebody saying something over and over. So now we have the chanting, the singing. Now we actually have the repetition card coming out. Somebody. Like that, I don't think you understanding how like much of a fucking sexy boss fucking move that is. To not feed yourself the delusions of your own mind, your own anxieties, your own eggs, and to do it so well that other people can't even fuck with you either about it. Even though you're still working on it, it's like you have this mindset of knowing, like, I know that's something I'm working on. It's like you know that it's something that it is a negative mindset. Whereas other people, they hear the thoughts, they see the thoughts, they fully believe them. You recognize it's just a thought. So I feel like somewhere here, it's chanting, Eight of Pentacles, repetition. You constantly were repeating your wish, your desire, your dream, your goal, what you wanted. And that is literally, I feel like it's like, it starts from above, right? Well, you can't fucking see it, but we got the Star card up here, moving down through the Lovers, down to the Eight of Pentacles. But then when you look at the way it actually works, it starts with the slow, hard work. From our perspective, it starts with us putting in the effort. Then we see the connection, we start seeing things opening up, and then fully, I feel like the Star is like full-on divine blessing. X is Joe. Bleh. I knew a dude named Joe. That was the first liar I'd ever known in my life. Well, yeah. And first time I've ever been cheated on. We wasn't even fucking dating. But you lying about being in a relationship like we wasn't even dating. These niggas. Interesting. This is actually one of the very first cards I ever got. Let's do it first. Don't spend time on it. Oh, there are three. Does Jesus love me or what? Please. Am I a blessed child of the Lord? Yes, the fuck I am. That's funny. This is funny. Like, I don't know. This deck is not at all what I expected. Maybe I won't put them up yet. Because these are still not failing enough. Well, like, was I not saying? Like, somebody here, they are definitely an overthinker. Somebody feel like somebody's very hard on themselves about what the fuck they do, or you're very hard about what you do, but still not failing enough. Like, yeah, I know we're close. You might think, especially like I said, like somebody, I feel like if you had gotten into a relationship with a narcissist or something, somebody feeling like they completely failed. Especially if you feel like you know who your divine counterpart is and you dated someone else. Oh God, I fucked it up. No, it's a whole dumpster fire, and that's exactly how the fuck it's supposed to be. Beep, beep, confirmation honk. Come on, like, this is exactly where you were supposed to be. Oh wow, this is still not failing enough. This one is not enough. The everyone story. Power Satch kids. Somebody might feel like they don't. It's a story that everybody tells. I don't have enough energy. I don't have enough this. I can't do that. I don't want to do this. Like, this deck is just, please. These are gorgeous, dude. Anyway, don't spend time on it. Spend time in it. This definitely the card of the overthinkers. The card of the people with anxiety. Okay? This is someone who they spend time thinking about it over and over and over and over instead of actually doing. It's not just what I was saying about that person. For this entire time, they have spent so much energy focused on you, if you like them, how you will like them, how they can be for you, how is it possible to even like them, how. Whole time, niggas should have been moving expeditiously. Don't spend time on it, spend time in it. You're sane. Literally, me even being on live right now, coming from a person who suffered from crippling agoraphobia and social anxiety. Oh, no. Somebody here, anxious avoidant, keeps coming out in all these readings. Somebody here, they think and they think and they think. Was it, I'm getting executive dysfunction, specifically for somebody here. Such with that, yeah, there's not enough, the everyone story. Something about like somebody, they cripple themselves with the what ifs, Chidi Anagonye from The Good Place. His greatest sin in life was his indecision. So something about somebody here is like, instead of constantly thinking about it, somebody's just taking a leap, diving in. She's jumping into whatever in the freak that is, because that's not something I would touch with a 10-foot pole. Okay, it looks rather disgusting. No offense. The more you create, the more the universe is. Hello, are these like not all literally directly related to what we're talking about? Somebody's done feeding themselves lies. They're chanting, repeatedly saying to themselves what they actually do desire, what they do actually crave for and wish. And I feel like someone here is like, you and the universe like on the same damn page. You're very aware of how things are moving, of how things work. I'm not saying that you know it all, you know everything. That would be a damn lie. But somebody here is like, they're a lot better at like going with the flow than they were before. Especially the more you create, the more the universe is. For one, creation, right brain, also tied with intuition. In order to create, you have to be in tune with your intuition. And then intuition is directly linked with God and spirit. So wouldn't that say, in order to connect with God, do something creative? I mean, so, hello, words of advice for somebody. Hello, thank you. Words of advice for somebody. Like, somebody needs to get creative, do something different. Especially with that sing we had come out, somebody might just need to sing. It doesn't have to be create for the purpose of it being viewed by anybody. Just create for the sake of you, create for the sake of God, create for the sake of the universe, create for the sake of it's beautiful. And this is the one that's at the top of the deck. Already my favorite card. Every timeline exists. Like, please. Every timeline exists, all at the same time. The good, the bad, the ugly. I feel like that's what somebody's finally coming to the understanding of. Every single timeline is completely possible. Which one you focus on is what's about to be coming for you. Give or take, give or take. Or at least, at the very least, it'll be what your reality appears to portray, depending on what reality you live in upstairs. Especially, like I said, every timeline exists. Choose one to move forward. But I'm just saying this about, hello, motherfucking Chidi Anagonye, greatest sin, indecisiveness. This person, they're really being advised to choose one, choose a timeline, and exist in that. I feel like somebody here is tired of, okay, well, they don't like me, well, they do. Like, I kept seeing that ghosted, off and on, hot and cold, vacillation, back and forth. Somebody goes back and forth, and I feel like they're giving themselves motherfucking whiplash at this point. We're like, oh my God, there's no way she could like me, and oh my God, I just don't see how I could ever. And then they see something that 100% contradicts that and proves to them that you do like them, so then they're all the way back on, oh my God, I think I'm in love. This person totally loves me, and then they're right back to, oh my God, but what if I, like, yeah, like this person, they're giving themselves fucking emotional whiplash. When it's like, they're being advised, and might actively be doing, the act of choosing one timeline and moving forward in that, choosing which one they want to see, choosing which one they believe is possible for them. Even if they don't full on believe it, wish and hope and motherfucking praying. Okay? Also, this being number 11, the Twin Flame card came out. 1111, make a wish. Every timeline, yeah. Just throw time at it until it's a thing. So last one, I guess, about divine timing. Literally divine timing. That's what I'm talking about. Defeated the devil. This is who my readings are usually for. Just like I said, not people who's particularly at the beginning of their spiritual journey. But yeah, just throw time at it. That's definitely giving me that divine timing. Especially like look at this. It's just clocks everywhere. Clocks everywhere. Everywhere. Something is like, how many different things? It's like 4 or 5 different cards from all different decks about divine timing. I don't know, you was that person, you got a little impatient, or maybe you're the one who would start to like really go to the bad place in your mind when you weren't seeing results in a certain way. But yeah, I was even saying that earlier at the beginning of live, wasn't it? But yeah, it's like I said, for this collective, I don't usually read for people who are at the beginning of their spiritual journey, because I mean, for my sake and for theirs, I have low tolerance for bullshit. And then sometimes you just want to stay there. They can't, I don't got fucking, go to Jesus, not to me, okay? Anyway. Oh, I do kind of want to read those from the book, actually. Number 11, every timeline exists. Yeah, I kind of forgot these are like readable. If you can imagine it, then it exists somewhere in time and space. Like a radio, your brain is a receiver of information. You can tune into any reality you choose if you're able to align with it. Lining up with one's desires. I mean, that's literally seems like the whole damn reading. Somebody try to block you from lining up with your desires. Try to make you feel ashamed. Whole time. Uno reverse, bitch, it's you. So, yes, anyway. But, you know, karmic energy is necessary. But yeah, I don't know. Because I feel like I don't really not read for that, particularly for like, oh, they all have the cycles. Obviously, everybody does all the time. But more so, it's like, I don't take the time to explain the basics. Because I feel like it's the basics for a reason. Easily able to be looked up. I take the time on the shit that's complicated. So if you're not at a point in your life where you're at the complicated shit that needs to be explained, these readings will never resonate until you get to that point. So what's this? Don't spend time on it, spend time in it. Reading and research will only take you so far. I mean, still, with this energy, somebody trapped in their head, calculating, making moves, not making moves, planning how to make the moves, planning, stuck in the planning stages. Stuck in the planning stages. Being in the field can offer a greater understanding than textbooks. Go out and get your hands dirty. I feel like even that card, that describes like me in like the entire first fucking 21 years of my life. Like when I tell you I heavily related to Buddha, even way back before I was even like on the spiritual journey, because I just felt like I grew up in like this very sheltered existence, very sheltered home. And to go out into the world and be like, oh, the calamity that exists out in the world. Like, it was just a shock. But then that helped me in ways that a textbook never could. Like, when I tell you I took psychology for 3 years, right? 3 years, I was in psychology classes, okay? The psychology expert was not able to understand when she was dealing with some mental motherfucking illness. It does not look the same as in a textbook. It looks nothing close. So I feel like that's something that someone's also realizing. I feel like that's this person. They're realizing like something about you. Like they thought they knew how to, but it's something about like they're realizing to really be there with you or really understand you the way that they want to. It's something they really will have to get their hands dirty. They'll really have to spend time in it. And I feel like this person's like, they're gearing up to like fully get into that energy. Like I said, GPS, swim plane. Hello, when the fuck did it ever come out? Anyway, the more you create, the more the universe is. The universe needs your creativity if it's ever going to grow into its full self. From our tiny perspectives, there's already more than enough content, but the universe is hungry for more. After all, that's why it made you. So some of us, especially I don't know why you want to put this first out here. I was noting how I put it next to the lovers. Something about like the universe is like almost gifting you this, like love and relationship or something thing in return for something you have gifted to God, to the universe. Something about, I don't know, it has to do with like your faith, your belief, or what you're doing for other people. But there's something about like you fulfilling your, she said, wait, never mind. I hope you didn't think I was about to pause and stop. I'm sorry, girly friend. I'm sorry, girly friend. I couldn't stop. But yeah, something about like something that you do for God, for the universe, for spirit, that is like, because you did that first, selflessly, might I add. Not because you wanted the end goal of this, but it's shit you was already doing on the side. And then maybe along the way, you kind of realize, oh, right, that is part of my purpose. I need to be doing that anyway. But it's something that you were already ready to do, already wanting to do. I'm so sorry. But it's something that you were already like ready and able to do. We're about to actually finish it up because we're doing these next. So, perfect time. You won't have to miss nothing. But yeah, I just feel like there's something about like the universe is rewarding someone for the work that you have done. So anyway, damn near my favorite part, unsent letters. I'm just saying, you don't want to miss this. I'm just kidding. But, please, I'm so happy I can't see what my face is looking like. Are we about to take all these? I'll take that one. Yes, maybe we are. This energy. I'm no longer waiting for you. You're not the same person anymore. I miss the old you. I wish I cherished those moments when it was just us. I don't know why this always makes me think of this is your person to you. Also, it's making me think of that narcissist. You don't like that, but I didn't specify, I guess. But something about like they're used to the old you. The you who could be manipulated. The you who was kind and sweet and didn't cuss them the fuck out at the first sign of bullshit. The you who was giving people the benefit of the doubt before the you who was just listening to straight up intuition alone and didn't even care if this person knew what their intentions was before you cussed them the fuck out. You see what I'm saying? I'll choose for you. I know that you're not the person for me. I will make the choice for both of us. It's over. So somebody's done with somebody. I feel like somebody's done with this karmic ass energy. I'm also kind of feeling like, especially if this was your twin flame and you're at a distance with this person, this is where this person's energy was at. Because they was thinking, I'm done, I'm no longer waiting, blah, 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 blah. Because where they at really? I know it shouldn't. But the idea of you with someone else makes me sick. The idea of you being better for a person who's not me makes my heart pound. The thought of you loving someone else makes my stomach churn. So I feel like there's something about like there was an ending here in this divine connection, or so it seemed. Divine timing and all that. Didn't we just go on a whole spiel about right person, wrong time? And that wasn't a thing because it's right person, right time, divine lesson? The literal card itself is coming out. So I was just saying, anybody who would have now new to the page wonders, is she accurate or not? You get confirmation right in your fucking face, please. Right in the wrong time. I was just a foolish kid who was handed the flawless pearl too early in life. This is the exact card I was thinking about when I was saying that. Crazy? Let me stop. Please, I don't know what's going on upstairs. Right, people? Plus, these cards are freaking gorgeous. But yeah, I'm making you wait, Angela, because I'm waiting too, because I have to use the bathroom so bad. So if you can wait, I can wait too. But anyway, right people, wrong time. Like literally, something about like this divine connection. They felt like they were I'm about to find that motherfucking card, because that's nah. They felt like yes, learning a lesson too soon, but just right. Divine timing. They felt like it was like, oh no, if only it had been like this, if only the circumstances were like this, it needed to happen like that. So they could learn what they needed to, so you could learn what you needed to. Like, I want to tell you, this was the perfect, everything happened exactly the way it needed. Like, there's nothing wrong. Regardless of how wrong everything seems on the out, there is nothing wrong. Everything in this situation is exactly how it's supposed to be. Even, okay? Even the karmic ass energy. Even the villain. That narcissist. Their actions or intentions were important to the plot. It needed to happen. It needed to progress this way. What kind of a movie would it be if it was just completely utopian society and nothing bad ever happened? Not a movie worth watching. It's always gotta be some drama popping off. It gotta always be somebody, I object to this wedding. You know, it's gotta be somebody, you know? Because I feel like it's what makes it worth it. I also feel like something about that, like, where maybe this person, they were so fine and spending time on it rather than in it because they were questioning not even like the value of it, but the benefit in their life. And I feel like with this whole, the villain coming in to, something has like elevated your status in the same way to people, to them, to the narcissist. But something about like it's seeing all this like, fuck, what is the word I'm trying to think of? This, I can't think of the word. All this energy, but not energy. Gossip, news, something like that. Hardly couldn't. But something like they're seeing all of this. I almost had it. It's like rumors, but not quite scandal. Fuck. It's like at the tip of my tongue. Whatever. Oh shoot. We almost done, girl. But anyways, and also, I do post all these on Spotify and YouTube, so whatever you miss, you can just pop right back on in. I do the timestamps based on the deck, so unsent letters, you can just hop right there when it's on YouTube. But it won't be on YouTube for like another week. I do them a week past. But, oh God, I just realized the card I'm holding? What was I talking about? Divine timing. Yeah, completely distract me. My body is ruined for you. No one else will do. Nothing else compares. Just a thought of you sends me over the edge. This is after I posted that super sexual reading from earlier. Whoa. Like I said, like somebody recognizes like there's nobody else. There's no competition. They don't want anybody else. They don't need anybody else. One card actually for, I do want to know how is this person like, what do they currently want to say to you? Because I'm tired of the X energy too. Like when I tell you I paid for a reading to one of my mutual followers, I paid for a live reading. I can't describe to you the fury and rage I felt when the whole reading was talking about my motherfucking ex. You fucking bitch ass nigga. I thought we about to get something about love, all that. Then we talking about my ex. I'm like, I paid money for this. I paid money for this. That pissed me clean the fuck off. So, what does your person want to say to you right now? Yeah, because I have not eaten today. I'm getting hungry. What do they want to say? I'm sorry for the way I behaved at the end of our relationship. I know I hurt you. I wanted to be better. Like I was saying, there's some kind of distance between you and this person, but they are in remorse. This card is shame, guilt, embarrassment, or wrong. Every single reading for like past 2 months, that's only come out for Divine Masculine. So I was kind of surprised to see you coming out with the karmic. Now with this coming out, they're also feeling ashamed. They're also feeling guilty and in the wrong. I feel like there was some kind of situation where spiritual discernment was needed and necessary, and they chose not to utilize it. And they, like something about like karmic, this villain, their evil intentions and motives having an effect on this connection. And I feel like this person fell for it. And they're really beating themselves up about it. And I feel like that's also part of why this person feels like they like can't come back in or haven't come back in. I mean, come the fuck on. Please. Screenshot that because I don't feel like reading all of it. But this is why I just feel like this person feels like they can't like come back in because they feel like they have to like prove themselves to you in a way. Not just to you, like prove themselves to God. You know, like somebody feels like they need to. But this is for divine masculine energy. We're not talking about the ex. Who's sorry? Divine masculine. We don't give a fuck what the narcissist is apologizing for. Probably a damn lie anyway. But yeah, this person they miss you. What's the one behind that? Yeah, I hope you heal. Mind, soul, heart, trauma, past. Be happy, be loved. I think that is what we're doing. Just cut cords. For some reason, I considered doing a cord cutting in my most recent relationship because we like lived together. But then I was like, how would that work out cutting cords? And then we still live in the same house. You know, something about that. I feel like go wrong in some way. So instead, I just opted to straight up fucking ignore him. And it's working out beautifully for me. I'm going to pull a couple more from the Index Oracle because, I don't know, what a beautiful reading. I like this collective. Y'all got better energy than the goddamn sub only. When the fuck does that happen? On a live. Anyway. Pink card. Please, I love you to the moon and back. This is the divine energy, okay? I have no control over my emotions when you're around. We're going to pull 3 cards. That's it. Well, I love you to the moon and back. What else does this person want to say to you? Okay, I didn't think it was actually going to be cards of them saying stuff. I was just saying that. I didn't think this was an option. Didn't I just motherfucker say that? Did I just say that? About something where they didn't think it was an option. They don't see how they can come back. They don't see how they can make things right. Somebody was listening to the karmic or listening to the narcissist. They feel bad because they believe somebody over you. What's on the back of this? You showed me what it is I've truly been craving. Now, please. We early in the morning feeling like that. Okay. I hope that this gives you the energy to really just go all out today. If you got work, if you off, doesn't fucking matter. Walk out there knowing that you're the baddest of all time. Okay? As I'm talking about, walk out there knowing that you're the baddest of all time. Why? I don't know. Shrieking violet on the back of that. I feel like that somebody here has gone from being incredibly anxious and shy. Me. I used to damn near be mute and didn't even speak to people. To now, I ain't gonna say it's whoring or nothing, but I'm just kidding. But with that energy coming out, less emphasis on the whore, because this isn't, karmic reading. More emphasis on the attention. A lot of people giving you attention. I feel like this person, that narcissist energy, they would see it as whorish. My ex trying to do that, I post a selfie. You just want to be seen by everybody. What the fuck is wrong with you? Stop stalking my Facebook. Maybe you won't have to be fucking mad about it. Anyway. So yes, I do say this on here, because then he wanted to act like he wanted to try to find my podcast. After I accidentally mentioned it. You have a podcast? You have a podcast? He asked 3 whole times. I didn't answer. He took it upon himself to find it. Then don't get mad when I'm talking about my fucking twin flame. I never told you that. Well, you didn't have to find the podcast, buddy. You didn't need to listen to the reading that you knew wasn't about you. So that's why I be saying stuff like that. Because I never know when the fuck his ass gonna be trying to pop in, get mad about what the fuck the cards are showing. So we will do one more card. What do they want to say to you? Maybe this person, your person kind of feels like you like attention also. But I'm not about to count that. If we have this positive ass energy, hell no. Do you work with this person? Same career? Okay, some people, they might work with this person. That's a little too specific for that to be the last card. I'll do another one. I always do that, and it's like never last card. Okay, yeah. Traumatic upbringing. Oh, he's giving me attention. Bitch, he better. Okay. He motherfucking better. Traumatic upbringing and physical abuse. What they want to say to you. Either A, they want to talk about this with you, the trauma you've been through, or 2, they want to communicate this with you. That mutually beneficial, I just keep seeing that as more than just beneficial. There are a lot of things that are mutual between you. I feel like it's something they might want to share with you, that they share certain traumas in a way. Damn, I just can't stop. I'm sorry, Angela. I'm trying to let you go. I gotta go too, but I can't stop. I can't stop. You make me feel insecure. Didn't I say? No, that wasn't so lonely. Damn, I'm really getting them mixed up. But anyway, Queen of Pentacles came out. You very imposing. Doesn't matter if you 5'1" like me. You're very imposing. Your energy speaks volumes. Something about you is like very intimidating to this person. But you also make them feel renewed. I do hope that's how you're feeling after this reading today. But yeah, this will be up Sunday night, Monday morning. But I hope that's how you're feeling after this. I hope you're also feeling renewed. But that's what the person wants you to know. Like, they love you to the moon and back. You literally show them what they've been craving, and they have little to no control over their emotions when they're around you, which now, whenever that card comes out, I get that about this person that's in that anxious confirmation honk. Why did it sound so weird? This person who's in that anxious avoidant attachment style, that is why they were so avoidant. Because they like to be in control. They like to feel like they're in control. They like to know what emotions they're feeling. I also get this person is like someone who doesn't really like to feel emotions like that. And so I feel like that's also why they kind of avoid you. Because usually, maybe, oh wow, something about the traumatic upbringing. Whenever they feel strong emotions, it reminds them of the trauma. Where I feel like that might be a difference with the divine feminine. You specifically recognize which ones are traumatic and which ones are not because they make you feel good or bad. This person, something is tied to their positive emotions leading to trauma. Like I'm getting like very like deceptive, manipulative energy with that. Like somebody gets someone's hopes up just to like completely, like very Five of Swords energy. But I think that might be, just have some patience with this person. Like I said, all in divine timing. Nothing is going wrong. Everything is exactly on the page it's supposed to be. Nothing is out of whack. Everything is just one of those stories it's really going to take some time to unfold because of how deeply, as we can see, everything goes. But there's something about like the way that this person, the fact they can't control their emotions when they're around you, that makes them think something is wrong. Not like, I just feel like you think there's something wrong with you. No. I feel like this whole time you thought something was wrong with you. No, they're terrified of their own emotions. And there's something about, some trauma that they have where positive emotions like this link to heartbreak, pain, trauma. That's very sad. I'm going to pull one more. They want to know everything about you. Yeah, like something about like communicating what makes them tick, why they work the way that they move, why you work the way that you move. Somehow you guys will be, this is giving me sexual energy though, but somebody could be cowboy type shit. Proud behind that. I love how you read my mind. We got to stop because I'll just go for 3 hours like I did for like 3 weeks straight back in October. I don't know what the fuck was going on. I don't like, the first time it happened, I was just like, where the fuck did the time go? How has it been 3 hours? And then guess what? Back to back to back for 3 weeks. Ooh. So anyway, yeah, this person loves you. Keep in mind that every time that exists, yeah, my nose starting to get stuffed up. I'm getting hungry. First time here. Oh, I'm so happy. I was talking to people. Like I said, I'll be posting this on YouTube, on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music. Should be up Sunday night, Monday morning. Maybe not even Sunday night. Sometime on Sunday or Monday. But I hope you guys liked it. I try to go live every weekend, usually. I'm live on Saturday nights, but I'm on vacation this week, so but I'm being strange. Enjoy the rest of your motherfucking day.